Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tracetainment, and I hope that your day or night or whatever time you're watching this video is going great. Thanks so much for tuning in with me. It's a pleasure to have you here, and if you're new to the channel, do not forget to click the subscribe button so you don't miss none of the videos that I post. In today's video, I had a feeling it was coming. Because I look back at, President Trump and throughout his campaign and, certain events that took place and how they happened and why they happened. And I knew that as soon as President Trump got in, that he was going to keep his word, which he did. But with keeping his word, I understand that there would have been some that don't like what President Trump and his administration is trying to do. But they got to understand that there was an overwhelming mandate for change. The people have had enough of the things that have been going on. So they can play games and say, oh, it's because Trump's this, Trump's that. But look at what the people voted for. Check this video out.
Ellie, when you look back at Judge Boasberg's rulings, some people have also mentioned he's also a pretty close friend of, you may know him, Brett Kavanaugh, Trump's Supreme Court justice. They were roommates. They still go on trips together. Obviously, that doesn't dictate how he's going to rule, but it does speak to, the nature of what Jeff Zeleny was getting at, is how do you determine who's a judge you don't like? Is it just because they rule against you?
Well, that seems to be the rule with the Trump administration, but let's remember, this judge has been, if anything, remarkably patient and solicitous with Trump's DOJ. I mean, I've been watching what DOJ has been doing, the way they've been responding to this judge over the last 3 days with awe and astonishment. I mean, this is now the third consecutive day the judge has said, I want specific details from you, Justice Department. And they have responded by saying, we'll give you a little bit, but no, you don't need the rest of that. We're not giving that to you. I'm halfway horrified by this as a DOJ.
I gotta say, for all of the ones that are, questioning what President Trump is doing, why is he doing this, we need that, where were those same individuals when we've been dealing with the things we've been dealing with these last few years? And now that President Trump is trying to get those things changed, now they want to come out and speak out and question what President Trump is doing? Make it make sense. The people don't want to continue with the things that have been going on. I do not blame them. Families have lost loved ones for no reason whatsoever. And it's not fair to them, it's not fair to the people, and it's not fair to the country.
Halfway, I guess, impressed. I mean, they're sort of really standing up to him. Today, they said to this judge, you are beating a dead horse. In writing, they said that to the judge. I mean, that is unimaginable. As a DOJ alum, I guess I've fantasized about saying that to a judge, but I would never say it out loud. And yet this judge continues to give them more time. The other thing is, what's the big ruling that the judge has made here that's apparently so contrary to the Trump administration? All he has said is, let's try to pause here so I can take a couple days and work through this complicated legal issue. He hasn't actually even ruled against them yet this response.
Yeah, it's just temporary. He might actually agree with them on the underlying issues here. What did you make of Attorney General Pam Bondi saying, coming out here, he's asking all these questions? I mean, isn't that how this works with the judiciary?
Judges like to ask questions. It's kind of their job. Some would say, and look, I've been in front of Judge Boasberg. I've argued in front of him, had cases in front of him.
Is he a radical left?
He's not.
I have to say, promises made, promises kept. Now, President Trump is getting change done with his administration, and some are speaking out about it, questioning, why are they doing this? Why are they doing that? Oh, maybe we should just slow down doing this. What? Have they not seen what's been going on these last few years? Have they not seen the families that are spoken out because they lost a loved one for no reason at all? Have they seen the things that have been happening to innocent people that shouldn't have been happening whatsoever? I get it. Some want to play, oh, well, I don't want to side with this, I don't want to side with that. Look at what the mandate was for. The people have had enough. They're tired of certain things happening. I do not blame them. It's time to get things done the right way. There's no more time to waste. There's no more time to play games. There's no more time to sweep things up under the rug. It's time to get things done.
Smart, thoughtful judge. The last time he ruled in my favor, so he's smart, he's good. But I will say this. I think what Bonnie's saying, that he shouldn't be asking these questions, this gets to the administration's fundamental legal point here, which is simply that federal judges don't have a role to play when it comes to these types of immigration removals. I'm not saying that's ultimately the correct legal position. The Supreme Court presumably will sort that out. But the administration, the way they see this is akin to a federal judge trying to micromanage a president in his, putting troops on the battlefield or organizing a war.
Talk to me.
That judges just don't have any role to play. I think Judge Bozorg certainly sees it differently. And again, the Supreme Court ultimately will be the arbitrator of precisely what role, if any, federal judges have to play in this whole scheme.
I just hope that things get taken care of the right way, because certain things just can't continue. Just can't continue. President Trump kept his promise that he made to the people. And throughout all of these tough times, President Trump still has not given up. That means so much to me. To me, that shows strong leadership. President Trump had so many things stacked against him throughout his campaign, but he did not give up. He kept pushing. And they're bringing us transparency. That feels really good to have. Look at what we've been dealing with these last few years. A big thank you to President Trump and his administration, because I feel like if they weren't in, there's no telling how things would be going right now. I'm just going to sit back, relax, and watch President Trump and his administration get things done. Let me know what you guys think about today's video in the comment section. That'll be a wrap for today's video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.